Hi, would you like to dance like Shakira in her music video Hips Don't Lie? Then this video is for you. And before you click away because you think you could never dance like this, stay with me because this is a really beginner-friendly tutorial. I'm gonna show you all the steps step by step and really slowly so you can really practice them. And even if you don't look like Shakira in the end, because obviously it takes a lot of practice, then this is a great tutorial just to start with belly dance, but also to feel more feminine and to train your abs and your whole body. Let's go. So the very first move Shakira is doing in her music video is a figure 8. So it goes like this and she's doing it from behind. To practice this slowly, first bend your knees and your back is completely straight. Tuck your tailbone a little bit in. This is your belly dance position for all of the moves. And always keep your upper body upright, bring your shoulders back and smile. And then you bring your hip all the way out as far as you can. Then you lift your hip up. If you want, you can also lift your heel. That will help you a little bit. Or you can try to just squeeze your abs so your hip is lifting. Bring your hip in and bring it down. For beginners, it's a little bit easy to do it with the lift of the heel. So you bring your hip all the way out as far as you can. Then lift your heel, bring your hip in and bring it down. And then you try to connect both sides. Try to connect it in a smooth motion. And she's doing the movement really big, so try to go as big as you can. Another way to practice this is to imagine to go all the way out, then up, and then diagonal all the way down to the other side. So just check which option feels right for you. And if you want to do this move like Shakira in the video, then all you need to do is to turn around and bring your arms like this. And then you can practice it from behind. And don't worry if it doesn't work out right away, it's always a matter of practice. So just keep practicing in front of the mirror and you will master it, I'm sure. The next step she's doing is a body wave. So to practice this, it's good when you turn a little bit sideways. One leg is a little bit further to the front. And then you're going to press your chest out, lean back, bring your belly all the way forward, bring your hip all the way forward and pull your hip back. Perfect. So you want to bring your chest out, belly out, hip out while leaning back, and then bring your hip back in. Release. Perfect. And now try to smooth it out. Try to move like a wave in a smooth motion. And again, this is also just practice in front of the mirror. And if you find it really hard to practice this, what you could also do is to try in front of a wall and let your chest touch the wall, then your belly, then your hip, and then release. And if you want to do it exactly like Shakira in the video, you bring your hands on your hips in the front, and then she would turn around and do one body wave. Then the next move she's doing is a Maya. This is like the figure 8, just the other way around. So before with the figure 8, you would bring your hip out, up and down to the other side, out, up and down. And now you do it the opposite way. So you bring your hip up, out and down and in. Up, out, down and in. And then you smooth it out. Or you can practice going diagonal up all the way to the side, going down, diagonal up all the way to the other side, going down. And if you want, you can also use your heels again. She's doing it on a flat foot, I think, but it's a little bit more advanced. So if you want, you can take your heels up and down as a help. Or you can also try on your flat foot and see if it works out. Really squeeze those muscles in. Squeeze and go all the way out and then down. And if you want to do it exactly like Shakira in the music video, you bring your arms up over your head, they're slightly touching, and then you do just a couple of Mayas. It's very fast. 1, 2, 3, and that's all. And then already the next scene is coming. Okay, the next move I want to show you is just to do the figure 8, but at the same time going down. So you already practiced the figure 8, but in this scene she's leaning on a wall, so you can try this at home if you have a wall. And just press your arms to the wall and not your whole body, otherwise you can't do the movement. And then just do your figure 8 and go down. Okay, next move, she's doing a hip twist. And all you need to do is, again, bend your knees, go a little bit lower in your knees. And now you're twisting your right hip to the front, and then pulling the hip back and twisting your left to the front. And then try to switch. And try to stay horizontal with your hips. Try to go a little bit faster. Nice. And now we try to walk with the hip twist. So you take a step to the right, twisting your hip forward. Take a step, twisting back. Step, step. Other side, you step, your hip comes to the front. Step, bring your hip back. Step, 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 step. And if you want to do it exactly like Shakira in the music video, you're gonna turn around with your steps. The first step is bring your hip forward and then bringing it back. And then you turn around. Taking small steps and moving your hips very fast. Go faster. It just takes a little bit of practice. It's really fast how she's doing it in the video. I still have to practice it myself, but just give it a try. It's so much fun. So the next move is a Maya with a hip drop. So we first practiced the Maya, if you remember. And now she is doing a Maya, but then really dropping her hip down to the other side, dropping it down. She's doing this just a couple of times with her arms behind her head. So she's doing 1, 2, and then she's doing normal hip drops. So for this, you just stay in the center and you drop one hip at a time. So one hip goes down, the other goes up, really squeeze your muscles and then switch. Bum, bum, bum. Perfect. So she's going to the side, down, and bum, bum, bum. So she's doing 2 of the Maya drops. And then she's doing 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. The next move she's doing is a big hip circle. You can practice this by bringing it to the side without tilting the hips, just staying in one line, bringing it all the way to the front, then to the side, and then to the back while leaning a little bit forward. So your back is completely straight, almost a little bit rounded, so your hip can stay parallel to the ground. So again, to the side, to the front, to the other side, and back. And then try to connect it in a smooth motion. Perfect. Other way around. And now we try to do steps with this movement. So you step your left leg to the side first, then you circle around the front, then you step your right leg in, circle around the back. One more time. Perfect. To the other side. Step your right leg out, circle over the front, step it in, circle over the back. Nice. And if you want to do it like Shakira in the music video, you're just gonna do a circle with the same steps. So step, bring it in, step, bring it in, step, bring it in. And if you want to do it exactly like Shakira, then just try to do it a little bit more wild, a little bit more fast. So you also move your upper body a little bit. Go around. And just practice a little bit and have fun with this movement. The next one is the chest circle. So for this, practice bringing your chest out to the side, bringing it up, bringing it out to the other side and down. And while bringing it up, you can also press a little bit forward and makes it a little bit easier. Pressing it down is also bringing it in a little bit. So it's like a mix of going up and out and down and in. Perfect. We practice up and down. Try to really just move your chest and let the rest of your body stay still, and then side to side. Connecting, side, up, side, down, side, up, side, down. And now try to connect the dots, going to all corners. This also takes a little bit of practice. Don't worry if it doesn't work out from the beginning. Just try to go into the corners again and then try to smooth it out. Perfect. We try to the other side. Side up, side down, side up, side down, and going in circuits. And I'm always doing this move in my dance workouts, so if you want to become better at it, feel free to also try my Shakira dance workouts. I will put a link down below. And now if you want to do it exactly like Shakira, then you should sit down because she's doing it seated. And she's holding on to her chair. I'm just putting my hands into my hips now. And she's bringing her chest up and then stopping here, bringing it down and then stopping here. So you do the same circle motion, but you stop up here and then you stop down here. Perfect. Try also the other way. Takes a little bit of practice. It's not an easy move. But yeah, the traditional belly dance move is really just the chest circle without the stopping. So if that's easier for you, try this for now. And yeah, if you feel ready, go to the next move. Okay, now there's only 3 moves left, so stay with me. The first one is similar to what we did before, but now instead of a circle, we just go with our chest up and down. Up, down, up, down, up, down. And before we did the movement really big, and now try to do this movement very small and go faster. And if you want to do it the same like Shakira in the video, you also add a hair whip. And first maybe practice the hair whip without the chest, just throwing your hair to the left side and throwing it to the right side. So if you would do a half circle over the front, but you do it really fast. And don't do this if you have any neck problems, really only do this if you have a healthy neck. So throw to one side and to the other side. And then try to shake your upper body at the same time. It is really hard, I know. I still have to practice it myself. Maybe you feel a little bit better when you see me trying it. It's really not easy. Let's go to the next move. Okay, next move, we're gonna do a Maya again, but this time we do it a little bit differently. So bring your hands again into your hair, behind your head, and then do the Maya again. Bring your hip out to the side and down. And now what Shakira is doing is she's moving her upper body into the opposite side. So you bring your hip out, bring your upper body to the other side. Go to the other side. So focus on the hip and just loosen up your upper body and let it go with the movement. Make the movement as big as possible. And then in the end, she's staying with her hip on one side and dropping it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you want to do it exactly like Shakira, then you do the 2 Mayas. 1, and then you stay here, have a little break, go to the other side, down, have a little break, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, let go. And then she's doing just a couple of hip circles. So I'm gonna show you this is the normal hip circle, the Omi. Not the big hip circle, but yeah, the small hip circles. Basically, you bring your hips up to the side, bring them to the other side, bring them down, to the other side up, bring your hips forward, and then try to connect the dots. And then she's also going into a circle motion with this movement again. Perfect. This is only very shortly in the video actually, but yeah, we're gonna connect those moves because it's a lot of fun. Bring your hands behind your head, going to one side, down, other side, down, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let go and circle, 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 circle. Okay, now we're coming to the final last move. If you stay with me until here, congratulations. Thank you so much for watching this video. And the last move is she's pushing her chest all the way up. We learned this movement before. So you just bring your chest out and up and in. Out and up and in. And at the same time, she's leaning back. So let's first practice only the leaning back. it is very important that you tilt your tailbone a little bit inwards, because if you do like an arch back and go too much back, this can really hurt your back. So better try to go really low in your knees and keep your tailbone tucked under, and then you can lean back very fast. So you're really bending more from your knees than from your back. And now she's connecting those moves. So bring your chest out and in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Perfect. One more time without talking. And that's all the movements. I hope this helped you. If yes, please leave a like and comment down below. Tell me which move is your favorite. And yeah, I hope to see you for the next video. If you want to practice with me a little bit more and learn to really move like Shakira, then become a member of my Patreon membership. There's a lot of moves I'm going to teach you, and also Shakira dance workouts, different choreographies. And yeah, I can't wait to see you there. Just click the link down below and I hope to see you.